Hey yo, what's up, Kice? Johnny Blue, and you're now watching the Potato Salad Radio Show.
That's so.
Fun love.
I think that's a good for people out there that are suffering with this stuff. I'm not trying to be flippant about it, but once you own it, it can't be used against you. Yeah. Not that it should ever be, but
it's this power in that too. Like like you figure out who you really are. Like when you really figure out who you are, you'll stop trying to be this perfect person, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like no one's perfect. True. No one can be like
you embrace your flaws and then you say, okay, now that we've established that, what's next?
Yeah, like what do I have to work on? Like me, I do like meditation all the time. I like go to like the flotation tank and stuff.
Do you?
Cool.
I want to go there.
Yeah, it's so good. I was there last night. Yeah, and like, it's just about improving on yourself. Like, we're not going to be perfect. Like, I'm not going to wake up every day happy. Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes I'm going to wake up like really mad or sad or something like. And you just got to be okay with that. You can't be like, oh, like it's the end of the world because like this thing went wrong in my life or something like that. You just gotta keep pushing through and make it a positive, really.
For you, I think you touched a little bit on like some of the things you went to the flotation device, you meditate. How much of avoiding this sort of, because I think the big thing when it comes to mental health for anybody is we want to avoid the big crashes and I guess the big sort of manic kind of, for some people, the other side of that where it can get like you're having fun, but you just like sold your house and your kid and like tattooed something on your face and like it's fun, but it's got consequences. Yeah. How much is it like self-care and kind of pre-care to sort of avoid those things? Like, and I guess for both of you guys, like you must. Part of maintaining your mental sort of equilibrium are these things that you're talking about. So I'm wondering for both of you, like, what else do you do that kind of helps you
it's really
level out?
Just like art is something that helps. It's like I'm a creative before like anything. And like, I feel like that's where like a lot of my depression came from too. Like, because a lot of creative people suffer from it. And
True.
I can't really say exactly why I am depressed or whatever, but like, I know that I've always been like really creative and like I've always like been sketching and like filming things and stuff like that. But like stuff like that can help when we do it in the right way and do it to express ourselves, and like that can help a lot. Like that meditation, like just mindfulness, like practicing mindfulness, that helps a lot, and it keeps me from like having this moment where I'm like keeps me from having like this moment where I'll spaz out at any point or something or this moment where I'll get sad really fast. Right. Like I just have to stay balanced. Like that's what the meditation does for me.
How often do you meditate?
Every day. Yeah.
How long do you meditate when you meditate? I'm interested.
I do 40 minutes in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It gets easier and easier too.
Yeah, it does.
I felt I've fallen off a little recently, but when I get into like the practice, it's addictive. It's like you want it. It's like, I really crave that space in my head. It's just non-judgmental and like quiet, sort of. And not that it's quiet, but a lot going on there. But there's it's a special place. I recommend it to anybody. Like, start with 5 minutes. Start with 10 minutes. And just set an alarm and just close your eyes and stay still as you can. And I'm no expert on this at all, but as still as you can in a comfortable position. Yeah. And don't try to fight off the idea that you're thinking. Just be like, oh, I'm thinking about that. All right. Just say all right to it. And that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. And you just let it go. And it will grow. And don't be looking at your watch. Set an alarm that will go off. And just keep those eyes closed. You might fall asleep. Cool. That's fine. Your body needs rest. Good. You're still getting what you need. But it's an easy way to start. Herman, I'm wondering about you. Like, what do you try to do, or what do you follow to kind of... Are there things you avoid? Like, maybe flip it
that way.
There
are things I avoid.
Because there's things I avoid that I'm like, those lead me into bad places.
For me, it's a lot about picking my battles, because, depression, I think, is... You care too much about some things. Like, the stakes seem higher for things, so it's... for me, it's like certain people or certain situations or certain arguments, public debates about whatever's in the news. There's some of those where it's just I can't, because I will wade in and I'll spend all day, typing up Facebook stuff, and then, but I'll get so sucked into it, and it'll just be all I'm thinking about, and it's overwhelming. So for me, it's really deciding: do I really need to engage in this, or will I just be better off if I just kind of accept that this isn't something I'm going to get into now? It doesn't mean I don't care. It doesn't mean I have no opinion. It just means I'm going to go over here right now and not do that.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. I mean, as you said, there are days when you do wake up and it feels like, oh, everything is just awful, and it is the end of the world, and it's a struggle to get that in perspective. And okay, here we go.